This is Goals with Soul, the podcast for visionary coaches and entrepreneurs, building your business with inspired action. In alignment with your mission and authentic message, so you can create impact for your soul clients and feel lit up every day. I'm your host, Jo Ingram, married mum of 3 daughters from London and a former ad agency director turned business coach and strategist. In Goals with Soul, we blend revenue generation with energetics, marketing strategies with pranic healing, and ambitious business goals with our soul's desires. If you're looking to build your business with less efforting and more ease, this is the podcast for you. Let's dive in. Welcome to Goals with Soul. I'm Joanna Ingram, and today we're talking about the 4 ways to attract ideal coaching clients using magnetic brand messaging. The reality is most advice on brand messaging for coaches who want to sign clients, create impact and generate income are just outdated. Creating a profitable business must prioritize resonance with ideal clients, connecting through authenticity and a deep clarity on your own unique brilliance. Now, in this episode, I'm going to share the tips and tools that I use to teach my clients and for my own business attract ideal coaching clients. But before we dive in, I would like to invite you to elevate your client attraction with aligned brand messaging by joining my Magnetic Messaging Masterclass live on December 8th. You'll discover your missing messaging piece to sign soul clients, raise your prices, and stand out in your industry, all without selling out, self-doubt, or wasting time, money, or energy on audience growth. The reality is that you know your work is game-changing for your clients, but if you can't seem to articulate what you do in a way that feels right to you and has the right kind of clients flooding to you, then the Magnetic Messaging Masterclass is perfect for you. It's also ideal if you've outgrown your current offers and clients, and it's time for you to up-level your messaging ASAP, because it's time for you to call in those next level clients and of course the income to match. So this training is most certainly for you if any of those points resonate. That's the Magnetic Messaging Masterclass on December the 8th. You can drop into the show notes and sign up for your place on the training, or you can go to joannaingram.link/masterclass to secure your place. Now let's chat about those ways to attract ideal coaching clients. I believe the number one reason that coaches struggle to get clients is that they aren't creating resonance with authentic and personalized messaging. Instead, they're being cookie-cutter coaches who are imitating successful coaches in their niche, obsessed with building a social media following and diving into instant solution mini trainings and linking their future success to which certification they'll sign up for next. Any of those ring a bell? I know for me, at times before I really understood the power of messaging, I was bouncing between all of these, trying to build social media presence, obsessively trying to hack the Instagram algorithm, and thinking about more certifications. If I just were more qualified, perhaps things would change. This would be the holy grail. But the reality is that isn't the case. It leaves you wondering why ideal clients aren't dropping in, why they're not jumping into your DMs or leaping onto these kick-ass discovery calls and ultimately saying hell yes to join your programs. Does that sound familiar? Because that was me too. As a former advertising agency director turned brand messaging specialist, I work with ambitious, heart-centered coaches, but I was busy doing all the things until I collapsed in burnout only 6 months into building my business, which found me ugly crying on the kitchen floor and wondering why I'd started my business in the first place. I realized that authenticity in your messaging is the magic that allows coaches to show up with ease, to be visible, to stand out in our power. Clarity on your unique brilliance and the value you create for your clients evokes inspired action that changes the energy in your business. When I deployed this for myself, it was immediately manifested in my soul clients wanting to work with me. It became the foundation of the Messaging Edge method that has gone on to elevate the brand messaging for my clients, and the results have been incredible. from creating new six-figure programs to crafting content that attracts energizing new clients with ease. There are some foundation aspects of brand messaging that too many coaches overlook. Once you lean into really owning your brilliance and letting it shine in your messaging, those big impact and income shifts you've been seeking are finally within reach. So follow these simple steps I'm going to talk you through now to get your messaging on point, to have it authentic and unique and primed to attract your desired clients. Now, first of all, let's talk about how to deliver and articulate your unique brand brilliance. Grab a pencil if this is for you, because we're going to be dropping some really important pearls of wisdom about brand messaging. The worst messaging mistake most coaches make is imitating someone else, because it seems like they have a winning formula. To truly resonate, which is the key to attracting your soul clients, you really have to bring you, your true identity, your true authenticity, and align that with what your ideal clients need to help them transform. This is your number one priority. You've got to uncover the 5 key ingredients to unlock your unique messaging, which I talk about in my brand epics process. They are experience, pain, interests, character, and skills. Each one of these areas reveals vital aspects about you and how that relates to your coaching business and messaging. For example, experience is one of the most potent guides for what you're meant to teach and create. But too frequently, we either under or overplay its role. Many driven type A female coaches, like me, lean into their corporate experience and they coach on that area, but they ignore the joy that including other aspects of themselves can bring. And that joy is what creates your sustainable business. That joy is what creates the elevated vibration that brings clients to you and attracts them towards your message. Here's an example of some of the ways that brand epics came together in my business in a unique combination. And I made my first 10K month when I first nailed this. Experience. E for experience. My experience is as an ad agency director building international brands revenue. P for pain. For me, the pain of burnout, trying to do all the things. I is for interest, and that for me is the spirituality side of business and the law of attraction. It's about energy work. C is for character, and I'm a A-type, driven, visionary and motivated type. Reveals a lot about the sorts of people that are attracted to my message. And also skill, and I have skills as a certified pranic healer and breathwork facilitator, as a speaker and as a presenter through my years of experience in corporate. If you apply this thinking to your message, especially if you're feeling unenergized or you struggle to express why a client should work with you rather than someone else, you will notice a dramatic shift in the engagement that you get in your messaging and in your content. Now let's move on to number 2. This is the simple and powerful way to niche and identify your ideal client. A big but often believed messaging mistake is thinking that you should serve everyone. Maybe you do want to heal the world, and maybe you're just simply scared of losing client sales. As Seth Godin says, when you seek to engage with everyone, you rarely delight anyone. And that is so true. The best thing you can do for your business is to pick a niche and embrace the attract and repel strategies. Be you authentically and share vulnerable content that resonates to magnetize those soul clients that are meant to work with you. Those clients who not only sign up, but get the best transformation, and they share over-the-moon testimonials as a result too. Although I know that you will have mega skills that could help anyone, the people most likely to book with you will recognize something about your story that resonates deeply. For example, when I realized that my soul clients are driven, ambitious women just like me, I use messaging around the desire to stop efforting, overproving, and attaching self-worth to achievement. I not only attracted women who couldn't wait to work with me, but they got the best results. Plus, I felt most alive and lit up by working with them. It's literally win, win, win. Now, knowing your soul client through a personal lens of your own background and experience facilitates this high level of resonance. and you're able to magnetize them with the articulation of a future in which they've overcome their struggles with you as their guide. Now, thirdly, how to create an offer your client prospects can't say no to. Do you think that you need to offer coaching or a program to your clients? Because what people really want to buy from you is results, not coaching, not a package, it's the outcome. Once you have your unique brand message and ideal client niche nailed, you can create a signature offer with a promise that thrills and a distinctive framework that talks directly to your soul client's struggles and desires. With your magnetic messaging firmly in place, you'll have the clarity and the confidence to position yourself as a true expert in your field with high ticket prices to match. Of course, one of the best ways to grow your coaching business is with that impact and income through working with clients in a very high ticket, high touch way. What results can you promise that will stop your ideal client's scroll? What transformation will they be willing to invest in gaining? Now, here's a bonus one, but it's so important. I have to share this with you, and I've spoken about this before, and I really hope that is something that unlocks something, is a key to getting unstuck where you may be struggling to really get resonance with your clients. And this is the secret messaging ingredient that most coaches ignore at their peril. Now, if you're full of self-doubt, imposter syndrome, perfectionism, and fear of judgment, you are going to find it darn hard to show up and be the shining light that your clients need to see so they book you on repeat. I was so caught up in fear of what my former corporate bosses and colleagues might think of my messaging that I shied away from being authentic and vulnerable on social media, and that affected my visibility and, of course, the growth of my business. When I opened to energetic modalities, including pranic healing and breathwork facilitation, I truly did invite the magic in. When you dive into releasing old patterns and start a habit of high vibe energy practices, you're going to notice that your messaging takes on a new level of magnetism. It really is the secret ingredient to true and authentic resonance with your soul clients. I love to curate energy modalities like meditation, journaling, breath work, nature walks, EFT, well, anything that truly transmutes stuck and low energy into inspired action. Make it your priority to be in a state of high vibration, to create your content and coach from that energy. Whether that's law of attraction or simply your confidence doing the heavy lifting for you, the sales will roll in with less efforting and more ease. Do you want to stop the messaging guesswork and create immediate "how can I work with you" vibes? Stop throwing messaging spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks and reconnect to the energy in your business so you can stop reinventing the wheel every 5 minutes. It's about connecting the dots so your message, content, and offer all make perfect sense to the soul clients that are meant to work with you. Sign up for my free training, Magnetic Messaging Masterclass, happening live on December 8th. You can find the link in the show notes or simply go to joannaingram.link/masterclass so you can reserve your place. I'm going to show you how to magnetize hell yes soul clients with authentic and standout brand messaging so you can maximize your sales and fall back in love with your work. If you're listening to this on the day it's released, this is only 2 days from now, so make sure you get signed up so your place is secure, and I will see you there. Have an inspired action week. Take care. Bye now.